Another day, another vlog. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm out for something to eat. Hey YouTubes, I bought shoes. I has them. Graveyards are great for Pokemon Go. Have you noticed that? There's something about them that just attracts Pokemon or something. I like it. I like it a lot. Speaking of Pokemon Go, those of you who play, have you noticed that there were a bunch of changes to the game? And I'm not just talking about the patch. I'm talking about how they've moved a couple of these spawns of various Pokemon nests. So things that used to be one thing are now another thing, and things that used to spawn in one place are now spawning in another place. It's all very mysterious. I haven't noticed it all that much. I mean, I'm seeing more Voltorbs today than I'm used to. But then again, I mean, it's not like out of the ordinary much. So yeah. So has anybody noticed this yet? If you have, just leave a comment down in the doobly-doos and we'll talk about it or something. Yeah. Anyway, time to go home, rest a bit, and later today I'm heading back to the cinema. Time to see Ghostbusters today. Yesterday was Born, tomorrow is Ghostbusters, because then I won't be going to the cinema for like days until I see Suicide Squad on Friday next week. Yeah. Anyway, there will be more before I sign off for the day, so talk to you in a couple of seconds, I suppose. So out walking the dogs, listening to podcasts, as I usually do, and I came across, I'm listening to the latest episode of the Tim Ferriss podcast, and I came across this question that he always asks his guests. You know, if you could give advice to your 20-year-old self, what would it be? And I've never actually stopped and considered it properly. I mean, I know that I did think about it back in the days, and I wrote a blog entry in my old blog about the topic, but I've never actually thought and considered it properly. Oh, good going, Bentham. You've wrapped yourself around the... Good boy! Silly dog. But I think if I could go back in time and give advice to my former self, there's really only one thing that I would say. And it's 3 simple words. Do the work. Because that's really all that is. You know? That's really all you need to do. Just do the work. I've been blessed with a lot of great ideas in my life and a really creative mind. I come up with ideas and products and solutions and so on. I mean, I invented Facebook before there was a Facebook, but I didn't do the work. Gotta pick up the dog shit. Hold on. And I'm back. So yeah, I had all these ideas, and I still have all these ideas, but I didn't do the work. And that's changed now. I mean, ever since I started Psychon, my podcasting network, one of my things has been, do the work. If you get an idea, either do the idea... Oh dear, Bentham's getting the zoomies. Oh, no, he's okay now. So, yeah, just either do the idea, or delegate it. Give it to people who can do the idea, or who want to do the idea, or have the ability to do the idea. Or, discuss the idea and evolve it, or change it, or throw it to the side. Because you really easily end up in this situation where you're like, I'm so brilliant, I've got all these ideas, I should be a billionaire by now. But no, you shouldn't. Because you haven't done jack shit. You've only just thought of great ideas and not done anything with them. So that would be my suggestion to my past self. Do the work. Always do the work. Silly Bentham. So I went to see the new Ghostbusters movie today, and I wasn't expecting great things. This year so far, with very few notable exceptions, has been a fairly mediocre year in terms of cinema. And so I wasn't expecting great things, Most of the movies this year, I'm thinking, Tarzan and all the rest of them, I've gone in, not expecting much, and then come out, slightly positively surprised because they were better than bad, really. But this one, I was actually, I've got to say, positively surprised. I really, really enjoyed Ghostbusters. So, in addition to my Jason Bourne review that I'm going to be recording right after I put this together, I'm also going to be recording a Ghostbusters review because I have a couple of thoughts about the movie that I feel I need to get off my chest. About things that they simply just did really, really well. And it's something that I'm having difficulty putting into words right now because it's still very fresh in mind, but it was a really, really good movie. And if you're thus inclined, just go see the movie, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. I mean, sure, maybe if you're just expecting something like the amazing movies that Ghostbusters 1 and 2 were, but I mean, this is not that. Those movies were great, and they will continue to be great because they're great, you know? This is a different movie, and even though it has the same title and the same overall idea, it's a different movie. But for what it is, this is a very, very good movie. I would probably want to put it in my top three, maybe, of the year. Definitely top five, but you know, so far top three, really. I mean, it's a hard sell. What with Deadpool and Captain America: Civil War and Zootopia, which are three really good movies of this year. But this, you know, this is way up there alongside them. So yeah, definitely top five. Definitely top five. But yeah, full review coming up within the next day or two. So just stay tuned. Okay. Bentham, what on earth were you thinking? It looks like he's tried to eat my bed sheet cover thing and cut his gums on it and bled and then licked it. Don't worry, people. I've checked his gums. He doesn't seem to have any obvious wounds. There was a tiny nick in his gum just by his canine tooth on the right hand side. But really, Bentham, this is so bad the camera doesn't even want to focus on it. And then you know it's bad, right? Yeah. Oh well, I suppose I needed to buy new bedclothes. Or at least that's what Bentham thinks I need. You're a good boy, aren't you? Well, hello, you little shit. I don't... Really? Really? Bentham. Yeah, so Locke and I were sharing a moment, and then he comes and starts eating Locke's ear. Okay, then. Well, guess I'll just leave the two of you to it then, shall I? Locke is so patient with him. That's right, Locke. Tell him. Tell him he's a little shit. Because you are, Bentham. You are a little shit.